For me, it's been a fun show so far tonight because I got to talk Franklin's 2 or 3 times. But the good news is there's actually 4 in the show. So I get to talk about it one more time. But this time, it's talking about the rarest proof of them all. It's that Type 1 from 1956. Staggering numbers, but tonight, a crazy price. We have the 1956 in 68. Available here tonight.
The Type 1.
$599.95 is the Type 1. The Type 2, which is the corrected version, is $99.95. We have them available here as a your choice. Many of you might have got one or the other over the years with us, but in 68 tonight, this one is outright special.
Now the difference between the Type 1 and the Type 2 is the number of feathers that are visible to the left of the perch on which the eagle sits. Now Type 1 shows 4 clear feathers to the left of the perch, and Type 2 shows 3.
Now you're seeing it right there, the bell in the middle, the eagle on the right. That eagle on the right is where the details are. We're going to bring you into a graphic here in a second where you can see plain as day. 1, 2, 3, 4, Type 1. 1, 2, 3, corrected, Type 2. It's the only year in the Franklin Proof Series, which goes back to 1950. 1950, where the Proof Franklins have been made, that there is 2 versions in 1 year. One die, a very subtle error, but an obvious error. And when you start talking about how few of these are known to exist, that could have been our wow factor. You got to say wow.
Could have. That is incredible. Type 1 is significantly rarer than Type 2. Okay, they're hard to find in 68 to begin with, but there's only 1,420 Type 1s in 68 and higher. Compare that to the 669,000 coins made. Now, 1956 Type 2, it's still pretty low, 8,200 coins. But 1,420 Type 1s, talk about scarce and talk about limited.
Well, let's go backwards. The Type 2 our competition had on the air this weekend. They were at $179.95. We're at $99.95, a special coin. The rarest of them all was that Type 1 proof you're looking at on the left-hand side. The last time we saw this on the air was $12.95 a few months ago by one of our competitors on the weekend shows. Same grade, same coin, same NGC holder, same label. $12.95. We're less than half, and it's the same Type 1 rare proof. Love the Franklin series. Whether it's a 1950 or a 1963, they're so far undervalued compared to anything else around it. I mean, right now in the marketplace, think about this. The S Enhanced Reverse Proof, which is the holy grail in proof silver eagles. 30,000 of them struck. In high grade, 69 and 70, there are over 10,000 known to exist. And they sell for anywhere between $2,500 and $3,500 today. Now, the other side of this is, go back to the 95W. That's $32,150. And 69 and 70 premium grade. You can't touch that coin for $5,000 today. This Type 1 and this Type 2 both are rarer individually than either of those two in the Silver Eagle series. So even though we talk about the Silver Eagle and the rarity, and it's all about the coin, the Franklin series, as referenced many times, is a little bit undervalued for how rare they are. And not only the Type 2 tonight, where there's only 82.95 and 68 or higher known, and that's a $179.95 coin by our competitors, saving yourself $80. Significant. But the more significant, the Type 1, for those of you that are able. It's the rarest of all proof Franklins, and this is a 68 grade. It's the holy grail. Not $12.95. Our price tonight's just $599.95 while they last.
Well, they're at $12.95 for the Type 1 and $179.95 for the Type 2. That's over $1,400. In fact, $1,474 for both of them. Tonight, $599.95 for our Type 1 and $99.95 for the Type 2. So you're talking about $700, just under $700 for both. Savings of $700 and change. That's incredible.
Well, again, it's all about knowing where to go, right? Finding it's one thing. It's that scarce. When you have 1,420 coins that have been certified over the last 35 years, right? Over the last 35 years, what's up, right? And now trying to find it. So again, right place, right time. If you're watching the show this weekend, I guarantee you they made a very compelling story on why that Type 1 on the left-hand side there with 3 feathers versus 4 feathers, the corrected version, is worth every penny at $12.95. And it is worth every penny. I'm just telling you tonight, the same grading service NGC in this beautiful core holder, which is their stable holder. It's their scales, as they call it, bronze scales. We have the same coin, same grade, at only $5.99. It's the same rarity. It's the same coin. It's the same story, just a heck of a lot better price here. And or if you're just building the type collection, and you just need to have one from 1956. Just time out. $99.95 for a 56 Franklin in 68 grade.
Or competition's at $180.
Guys, we got to put a 30-second clock up. We got to be moving on.
avccoins.com, everyone. That is the website to use. 905-7227 is the Type 1 in 68, and 905-5916 is the Type 2. I'm sorry, Type 1 was the prior. Type 2 is 905-5916. $99.95 for the Type 2 and $599.95 for the Type 1.